Soul Garden.
Hello my fellow soul gardeners, it's that time of year, the year of giving, the time of year where we give to others. And I'm giving you something. If you buy a 60-minute reading, I will give you a free 30-minute follow-up in 2012. That's my holiday gift to you. If you want to know more, come to soulmart.me. Hello producers and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki. Well, it's been a rocky road, 2011, so many planetary shifts, and I'm happy to report things are starting to wind down. And for the bulls, this last 30 days, basically, you've been working on trust and intimacy issues. Not the most fun transit, frankly. When you say no, when you say yes, where is a line to be drawn between you and someone else? These are all of the complexities of boundaries and sexual issues, intimacy issues, truth, things coming out, lies, stuff like that. So it's a heavy transit as the fall kind of creeps into winter. But there are other themes going on as well. And before we talk about coming out of Sag and moving into Capricorn, which is what's going to happen this week, I want to lay out two themes I want you to keep in mind. One is Mars in Virgo. Mars in Virgo is a stronger force than usual. Virgo was cleaned out through Saturn years ago, and now Mars is employing, pushing forward, masculine aggressive energy to push forward. For the Taurus race, this is moving on your personal dreams, pursuing love, okay? Pursuing love. Time to pursue love. So in everything you do, in every decision you make, are you pursuing love? Are you going after love? Because if the answer is no, you're wasting Mars's time and yours. The other issue is Saturn. Saturn has been in Libra since the end of 2009. It has been insisting that bulls live in a balanced lifestyle. That is balanced energy between you and balanced energy in all of your life. And actually living balanced and kind of zen in the moment is how I'm learning it, like literally walking around with birds landing on my shoulders. It's fantastic. But that's kind of it, like staying in that zen. So as you move forward, of course, keeping the zen. This week, really sticking by what that zen is. Do not waver. Hold this lifestyle that you know to be better for yourself. It's going to make life a lot easier if you're a good Taurus between now and mid-February when Saturn wraps us up. So hold that. Then there's this month, which is boundaries. In fact, as we start on Monday, the sun is in the late stages of chapter 3, and it's time to act on what those boundaries are. It's time to employ the boundaries on Monday. The moon will be in Libra on Monday, so your emotions will be very sensitive to your overall balance. So it's kind of a nice little extra booster shot from the universe to have you very aware of balance and not screw up the Saturn issue as you kind of hold space for what boundaries should be. Because, you know, if lifestyle gets out of balance, often it's because the boundaries aren't honored. And that's what leads to it. So on Monday, you are holding space and acting. On Tuesday, it's kind of carry through the same theme, holding space, manifesting these new boundaries and the consequences of them, and the consequences. You just hold energetic space. The moon starts to shift through the end of Libra, so you still have the feelings of balanced lifestyle. Wednesday is the big test, kind of a shift. The sun goes to 29 degrees Sagittarius, that is the tested degree. So your boundaries, your trust issues, all of what you worked on this month could be tested. That could be the ex calling you back. That could be you thinking you made a mistake. It could mean all kinds of things. Depends on your story. But the point is to stay true to what your heart knows, right? And if you do slip back into an old pattern, discover why. Why? How'd that happen? Who left the gate open? At the same time, the moon is in Scorpio, so emotions are very centered on long-term partnerships and marriages. So the boundary triggers or tests might come from someone in your life. It could come from a relationship. That's not uncommon for the universe to have the ex call you on that day. So just be conscious of it, and you can't fail. Just move forward and learn. So Wednesday's that. Thursday, boom, we click into Capricorn. I think you're going to feel super good. By the way, if you've been feeling very vulnerable, that will end as the sun moves into Capricorn. It'll be 0 degrees on Thursday, so you won't fully feel grounded, but by Friday you will. At that time, the moon is crossing Mercury in Sag. So As you start off Capricorn, you very much at the same time have emotional follow-through. So with the boundary issues, the trust issues, the intimacy issues, whatever you went through in the last 30 days, you didn't go through the emotional state of awareness of it, and so emotions will kind of catch up on Thursday and Friday if it was a heavy month for you, okay? You just want to nurture and be good to yourself and purge and whatnot. Emotions have to come around and purge. But if you're feeling that way on Thursday, Friday, I think you're feeling pretty good. It is an earth sign, Capricorn. You are an earth sign, so you're going to feel strong. I think bulls will feel grounded. This is kind of a rested transit for you. It's not as hard, I believe. But on Saturday, the moon and the sun come together, and we have light cast day. So very early on the transit, moon and sun, emotions. This is all around belief structure. That's the next topic for you, your beliefs. And maybe after this year, there could be a lot of processing of like, wow, how the hell did this year happen? And recognizing some beliefs that need to go as a result. Like, it was that thinking that got me into that, or that thinking that got me into that. I think as the sun moves towards Pluto, you're going to be letting things like that die, but we'll talk about that when we get back from the holiday here. But Saturday, if you're real emotional, if you're intense, if you're argumentative, pay attention to the themes, because it's a foreshadow for what we'll be doing after the holiday. So pay attention. Sunday, things will be groovy. Actually, the day is ruled by Jupiter, so it's going to be a jolly Christmas. I think Jupiter and Santa Claus are the same vibration, really, and the moon will be in late stage Capricorn, grounding everyone, all chill. So it will be a jolly Sunday for all the 12 signs, really. It's kind of interesting how the universe does that, because Monday things start to shake up. We'll talk more about that in 7 days. And for those of you who'd like to hear me on the radio, I have an interview this week. I'm super excited. It's going to be on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is findingcupid.com. That's finding-cupid.com. It's a love show, so I'm bringing my astro expertise and going to help people find love. And I think you can call in, so come on down and represent the SG. All right, that's all I have for the week, producer, but I'm back in 7 days or less. Until then, live, love, be.